Howdy do, KitRollUp crew. KitRollUp here. Welcome back to Banner Saga. I have to apologize to you guys because I'm still sick, so I'm sucking on a candy so I don't cough too much. I'm probably still gonna do some coughing, so I apologize. I'm sorry. I wish I wasn't doing it, but you know how they say, the show must go on. So, last time we left these guys, we abandoned the Varl to their dumb king and went off to try and catch up with, what's her name? The lady who we thought was dead, but turned out isn't dead. And so let's, continue on. Oh, I'm drooling. Oh yeah, and I had no supplies at all. A woman's stifled screams failed to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited for the first sign of new life since the trip began. Yay! I don't know, Extra rations? We have no extra rations. I don't know. Let's give them some resting peace. With all the congratulations and cheers passing around, you decide to maintain a normal schedule, letting the family adjust to the new hardships of traveling with an infant as quickly and peacefully as possible. Oh, I got some renown for that. That's pretty good. Everyone admires that. And the baby's dead. Oh my god. Please hurry up. While walking the woods of a mother... Oh, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. That does seem very siren song-y. It concerns me. I don't know what this world is like completely. There could be some weird band of poetic cannibals out there who entice people in with their awesome verse and then consume their flesh. It would be awful. I'm going to keep an eye out for danger. The laughter and cheers continue behind you as you put some space between to remain undistracted. The male contestant soon admits defeat, and the clansmen quickly march on, thankful for the lighthearted distraction. Or was that just two guys, or two people in the group? I don't know what's going on. All I know is a bunch more people are about to die, and I still don't see any place to stop. Boo! Uh-oh. It appears that large figures following from the direction of Einertoft. Oddleaf watches intently before finally saying, "They have a cart. I can hear it." You slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually they catch up. Ah, what could this mean? Greetings, Iver. I've been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it? I know you, Ubin. Never imagined you to be one to defy the king. What made you leave? Someone had to. What do you mean? Bellower is heading this way. Oh dear. Already? How is that possible? A group of Varl from Wernto showed up around the back of Einertoft, the long way. Bellower and his army chased them across the summer path, they said. Past Wormtoe? That doesn't make sense. Bellower was at the bridge. He must have doubled back after the serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half the forces around to approach Einertoft from behind. The attack on the bridge was a feint? Don't let anyone tell you the Dredge aren't clever. Einertoft will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why. You exchange nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. Must be me, then. Is there something I don't know? That's quite a grudge he's holding if it's coming for you, Iver. It doesn't matter. Our only chance to get to Sigerholm. Juno will know what to do. We'll join you. I'll come bearing supplies and warriors who'll be happy to kill a dredge or two, I believe. Yay, supplies. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your helping with the supplies. Look at that. We got 6 days worth of supplies now. Hooray! The caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigerholm veers off from the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Oh dear. Dredge that way too, grimaces Ivan. The summer path leads straight to Sigerholm, while taking the main road will add several days. They're every way by now, replies Ubin. I suggest we go around past Haukstorp. I'm gonna go around. We're all broken and pretty terrible. I'd hate to say it, you tell Ivan, but I'm not willing to walk into swarms of dredge anymore. Juno will have to wait. You turn towards the long road around Haukstorp instead, hoping you save lives in the process. I'm getting a lot of renown. I'm making good choices. I'd like to think that that's making good choices. Hopefully we don't have... Oh, that is a lot of dredge. Hopefully we don't have way too many days to go, because we only have 4 days of supplies left, and that's never a good thing. Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. What a bunch of dicks. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and be that guy. I'm guessing you have no idea the dredge are on their way, you shout. If that's the case, friend, says the leader, we need those supplies more than ever. Without even a glance to his men, the attack begins. What a dick. Hopefully I make quick work of these total asses. Alright, we got a bunch of archers and a couple other guys. It shouldn't be too bad. Ow! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you dick. Don't do it. No. Or. God damn. Motherfucker. That fucking guy was a dick. Oh my God, I'm grumpy. Oh, so nothing happened from that? We just lost and then went on about our merry way? Okay, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Freaking jerks. You enter a village of miners who want to know what has been happening here recently between the rumblings of the quake and sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children who know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. And no. Ah. Alright. Ooh, they would be more mouths to feed. I don't have a whole lot of stuff, and I'm gonna be a jerk. Words stick in your throat when you tell the townspeople you won't be able to take any more into the caravan. They look disappointed but understand, planning to hold out as long as they can. I feel bad. Let's go to the market and buy some supplies. Alright, I think we're good to carry on now. Continuing the journey. Everybody's still sad. Why are you guys so sad? Do I need to rest longer? I don't understand this. You people make me sick. Look at that, shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch a dredge pulling into the village you just passed through. I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says Alette, but you have your doubts. Oh, that sucks. They're coming, says Iver, pointing to a line of dredge leaving the village and marching towards you. As you watch, the dredge in front falls over, and then the one behind it falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archer students of Oddleaf, who you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another dredge topples. That's incredible, says Oddleaf, squinting, but we should get out of here. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Let's go. Well, why don't you come with us the next time? Who wants to try out that bow? You tell Nid, who nods a smile on her face. Blah, blah, blah. That's pretty awesome. That little student there has become quite the adept archer. I am impressed. She was just killing dredge left and right, getting all that experience for herself. What a total bitch. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying Varl. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Varl, you're like giants. Get in there and help. What a bunch of jerks. Rip open that tent! Grab the boy! You shout at the giants. Though they look you in the eye, they remain paralyzed in fear. Others ignore the wagon and manage to pull the boy from the tent, but it's too late for the lad. The mother's wail accent the accusing stares thrown at the humiliated Varl. Wow. Those guys are scared of fire. What in the depths was that about, you mutter to yourself. Something about the fire, Oddleaf tells you. I've heard of this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. So they're Frankenstein's monsters, guys. This fire bad. Fire bad. I wonder why they're so scared of fire. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They're awfully big. What? Oh, am I out of supplies? Oh, that's right, because I rested for 2 days. Well, we made it. Hopefully we could buy some more supplies here. Oh, this is gonna be cool. It's gonna merge into the image of the guy. Right there! Neato! That's cool. The godstone of Dunder passes around you. In the frozen climates here, it looks like the rock is split and is falling apart, held together only by the deep snow. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up once again once you've passed through. That's kind of cool, I suppose. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Iver, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around it, Dredge might not even be able to find us. As cool as this godstone is, we need to get going. Let's inspect it, why not? Along each strand of Dunder's massive beard is carved a different part of his story, and you turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Loom Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dunder, who embodied her ideals in a masculine form. Dunder took some of her creations, gave them beards, and showed them the secret of smithing, though many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of mirth. Ah, what a neat guy. After a short break, you get the people back on their feet. If the weather changes, we may suddenly find ourselves freezing to death up here, you say. There's some wisdom to your words, so the caravan continues on. Let's keep marching along all dead and stuff, because we don't have any food. Everybody's mad, and oh my god, I only have 70 fighters? Wow. Oh, yes, thank you. A settlement. I see it. Guys, you're gonna die. I'm sorry. Ugh. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. Let's see. Oh, can we trade? No big surprise. You find more interest in the animals than me and mine, he says and spits. The answer is no, and I'll have these men watching you so none of my livestock just happen to follow you away. What a jerk. We're all gonna die. No, I'm not a jerk. I'm not gonna take the food by force. What's his is his, you say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces through the clansmen, but the caravan is once again moving. In the distance, Hawkstorp smolders like an old campfire. Even from here, you can see black figures shambling through it. That looks like a dead town, remarks Iver, confirming your impressions. There's usually survivors, Oddleaf reminds you. There's no time. Sorry, guys. It's just no time. Just gotta keep going. We're losing people left and right. We're never gonna make it. We're never gonna make it to the next place. I didn't buy enough food because I'm dumb. Ahead, you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, "Gods be damned. This is all I need. Listen, don't interfere, and one of these supply wagons is yours." While remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. Yeah, back away from the people or die. The man turns completely towards you, shaking his head. Had a feeling you'd be that type, is all he says before the brigands rush you. I feel confident. I hope. I am so bad at the combat in this game. Not even funny. With the brigands either fallen or fled, the peasants they leave behind thank you profusely. Do I even need to do the combat? I mean, I clearly lost that fight. Like, I killed one of their guys, and now they're saying the brigands have either fallen or fled. So I don't even know why the combat is in the game other than to have a combat thing. So it's not strictly story driven. But you know what? Whatever. With the brigands even fallen or fled, the peasants left behind. Thank you for profuse. Left behind. Thank you for profusely. All right. Is it true what he said? One tells you. We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. I'd let them die. They hesitantly join your caravan. I don't understand what. Well, we got lots of supplies now, so we should be able to make it a little while. Maybe not all the way, but... Ooh, another godstone. It's nice not seeing all of that snow now. The green is very pleasant. It's much more enjoyable in a friendly area, though it's not. Still lots of murder and death and scary monsters and the sun up forever and blah blah blah. The godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Iver shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You ask Iver, pointing at the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still, couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Hours pass without warning. Let's see what this godstone has to say. Ingrid's godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Ivan tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learned the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing he tells you is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. He usually describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno could, he says. Huh. As you're ready to depart, you hear screams from near the main godstone. The same boys so curious about the dead dredge before, are shrieking and pointing. For a moment, you think it must not have been dead, but then you see that they have opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. Wait, says Iver, his arm across your chest. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past and gasps. Stop, shouts Iver, but the curious onlookers have already seen it. What is it? Leave it. On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure, its hands searching for something it can't find. That's a baby. That dredge is a woman? We've been killing women. We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time? Leaving them to die? It's a war. It's only the males who fight. We've been fighting this dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading, they're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness, something black is covering the world, and the dredge are running from it just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end. Iver, you knew. Why? Why didn't you say something? Iver, say something! When I was young, I killed one of the Sunder, during the Second Great War. We called it Raise. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl and stumbled upon Raise deep in a snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed a Sunder. When I found my way to Grofheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skager, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. Wow. That's intense. Okay, so the only reason he's such a renowned fighter is because he killed a helpless woman and her baby. Wow. No wonder he ran off and didn't want to be remembered for that anymore. That's insane. Okay, So we just found out that all these dreads are actually running from something. They're not attacking. And they're all women and children. And, you know, obviously there's men in there too. But that's something that's absolutely insane to discover if you're in this world and you're just frightened all the time of these terrifying beasts that just come and kill you, like, all the time. I don't even know. That's just, wow. That is taking a turn. I'm impressed. Well, I gotta stop it. I'm way out of time. I've gone a little over. But yeah, if you guys are liking this, click the like button, and please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, this has been KitRollUp. I will see you guys later. Bye!